The Boy and His Shadow. In a small house at the edge of a quiet town lived 10-year-old Eli and his dog, Shadow. Shadow wasn't just any dog. He was a scruffy black mutt with one ear that flopped and eyes that sparkled like polished stones. Eli had found him 3 years ago, shivering behind a dumpster, and from that moment, they were inseparable. Every morning, Eli woke before the sun. He tiptoed to the kitchen, poured kibble into Shadow's chipped blue bowl, and added a spoonful of warm chicken broth, Shadow's favorite. "Can't have you eating cold breakfast," Eli whispered. Scratching behind the floppy ear, Shadow's tail thumped against the floor like a drumbeat of gratitude. After school, Eli didn't run to video games or friends. He grabbed Shadow's leash and they raced to the woods behind the house. There, Eli taught Shadow tricks no one else knew. How to balance a stick on his nose, how to whisper by huffing softly instead of barking. Shadow learned fast, but Eli learned too. Patience when Shadow forgot. Gentleness when Shadow's paws got sore. One winter, Shadow grew sick. His nose was dry, his eyes dull. The vet said it was an infection, costly medicine needed. Eli emptied his piggy bank, 3 years of birthday money, and still came up short. So he shoveled snow, raked leaves, walked neighbors' dogs. Every penny went to Shadow's pills. At night, Eli curled beside Shadow's bed, reading aloud from his favorite adventure book until Shadow's breathing steadied. Spring came, and Shadow bounded again. On the first warm day, Eli carried him to the creek. Shadow splashed, clumsy with joy, while Eli laughed so hard his sides hurt. "You're my best friend," Eli said, hugging Shadow's wet fur. "I'll always take care of you." Years later, when Eli was grown and Shadow's muzzle had turned silver, they still walked the woods. Eli's steps were slower now, matching Shadow's. He still carried chicken broth in a thermos, still whispered goodnight. And Shadow, tail wagging slower but steady, still looked at Eli with those same sparkling eyes. Proof that love, given daily in small, faithful ways, lasts longer than any lifetime.